we got Snoop, Ceelos, ValKayZ, and Mr. Michael Shio, of course. So Snoop hasn't played too much competitive COD in this game.
Really?
He's good, obviously.
Yes,
he's a pub
Snoop.
star.
He's
Snooper duper. He's gonna be insane in the respawns. I don't know about Search and Destroy. Maybe he'll get ratty. Ceelos, for those who don't know, is on a undefeated, almost flawless map count team in gold. So Ceelos is gonna be different for sure. He's gonna be really good. ValKayZ is a French player who moved to the U.S. for an internship, I guess. So he's going to be, I mean, Europeans bring all of the passion.
Yes.
And
lots of fist bumps we're going to see.
And we got Mike, of course, Shio, who is got to, you know, we're telling him, got to bring the passion. I'm going to tell him the death stares into the webcam.
Yes.
Along with Snoop, fist bumps after every single kill, every single round. And they're going to bring the passion. They're going to bring Team Matty Ice down.
Yes, I think they will. I mean, like, Shio is just absolutely cracked at the game.
And he doesn't even go by Snoop in game. He goes by Snoopy. Oh, we're in
Okay,
game.
we're already in game. Thanks, production, for letting us know about that.
Yeah, I mean, just slide on in there real quick. I did not hear it. I'm not too
either.
sure about that. Maybe it's in the the production chat, Destin. I should have been looking at that bad boy. Snoop pops a two-piece off the break.
Snoop pops a two-piece off the break, and you see Atlanta here trying to respawn. Boston just has a mile point advantage, but Atlanta has control of the point. Boston is going to already be thinking about P2 here. 30 seconds left, though. Boston also trying to contest. They will get some time onto that point, but Atlanta, they're going to have P2 advantage off the rip, and that P2 is very hard to get into if you're not starting there. So Boston going to definitely want to collect all the time they can here P1, and they know they have an uphill battle for P2.
Dude, Snoop is that guy. I know Jim's was saying this guy doesn't play competitive, but lo and behold, I asked Snoop earlier, and he's diamond in ranked play. So what's Jim's talking about? Diamond, I mean, I'm not saying that, like, that's a good gamer right there. We all know Snoop, but that's a good chunk of hours. He's been playing the game.
Yeah, I mean, well, we know Jim's. He just, lies like he breathes,
He just be saying stuff sometimes. He just be saying things. But it's all good. Shout out Jim's for setting up this whole situation. Snoop 6-3 off the break. Make it 7, and he is cooking with biscuits with this rival in hand. The rival post-buff is kind of a god gun, you could say.
Yeah, I mean, the MCW got nerfed really hurt me because I wasn't doing too well to start, but, these SMG players are really making good use of that rival. Boston, though, really able to break into that P2 and get good time. Really proving me wrong there. They chained it into from P1 pretty well, and now they're up 60-14. And well, Atlanta's going to start here on P3 like they started on P2, but I think Boston is pretty break heavy, I'd say. And Snoop leading the charge there, going to look at him to be the kill leader and see what he could do as Shio goes down. Snoop does go down, and it looks like Atlanta will be safe for at least a few seconds there on that P3 hill.
68-22 now is the scoreline. Atlanta Days accruing that time as fast as they possibly can. There's a pinch of brewing, but Shio gets cut down. There's 2 more with them. Hyped with a big 2-piece. Iceberg with the assist with the nade. That's a 4 down for the Boston Burgers. They come up off spawn. There are some Atlanta Days players out of the play. You see them spawn at that P2 area, so Boston Burgers going to be here quite quick. Ceelos with the first blood. The second one's there. That's a break, but with 30 seconds left on the clock, you can see Atlanta Days. They're already there at that new hill.
Yeah, I mean, those are tough spawns for Atlanta to deal with because even though there's 30 seconds left, it is such a trek from that P2 over to that P3. It's pretty much opposite ends of the map. So it's like, is it even worth it? Well, for Papu, it is. He manages to get Boston off of that hill with 10 seconds left to go, and that's going to be a great time for Atlanta to kind of close this deficit here. And Atlanta does have the advantage of having P4, but Snoop is busting right in. He gets cut down, but he got to Iceberg. Hyped is on the point, but Atlanta is pretty weak here. Boston is just busting right through. Atlanta's putting up a fight, though, and finally they're able to reclaim control of the point. If they can just stay here for a couple more seconds, they can maybe take the lead, but Boston just has the spawns and is just flying right in.
Boston looking good so far. Snoop leading the charge at 14-9. 0 seconds on the clock for anybody in the lobby. I'm going to have to remember, everybody, that is a Codcaster glitch. I'm sure you guys have talked about that one already. But quite the mixy hill, back and forth, the pendulum swing. Snoop on a 4 streak. Shio's there for the assistance as well. The dynamic duo strikes again. And you see, ValKayZ on the rotation to new. This is a big hill as well. This one almost similar to the P2, Destin. P5 not so easy to break.
Yeah, P5 definitely not so easy to break, but Boston this time will be starting there. So it's going to be on Atlanta to break it, although it looks like they kind of already pushed Boston out, and they're going to be able to just kind of walk right on in. You see Boston posted up at that P2, maybe trying to get a sideline on the P5, but it might be too late. You might not be able to get shots on Ceelo. He's getting shots on you, but you see that player in Phoenix just gets Ceelo down. ValKayZ and Snoop goes down as well. That's big for Atlanta as they have some clearance to get some solid time here. But
Whoa!
The car exploded and he survived?
I mean,
Did he survive?
that's similar to the propane cheese, Destin. I mean, you really never know what's going on. But here we go. Boston Burgers trying to make that break happen. This is Atlanta's very big opportunity to sneak their way back into this game. Matty Ice not playing like he was in that last matchup, 8-12 so far. You're going to have to hope to see him turn around if you are the Atlanta Days, and we both know that he can most certainly do so at a moment's notice. But as the first rotation of Hills goes, this is almost a tie game here, Dustin.
Yeah, almost a tie game here. Well, now it is a tie game here. Atlanta finally takes the lead, but you see Boston is posted up on that P1. They're not even focused on getting onto it. They just want to cut Atlanta down, send Atlanta back to spawns, but they are spawning quite close by. Boston is going to be able to collect some time here, but Atlanta is going to pinch them from both ends of this hallway here, and finally Atlanta able to get some time onto this hill. Boston is completely pushed out, and Atlanta, even with 30 seconds left, they are already thinking about P2, already have players posted up over there. Boston will reclaim P1, but Atlanta, if they can do what they couldn't do last time around and hold onto that P2 the entire way through, that's going to be huge for them.
Most certainly will. The P2 going to be coming through for the Atlanta Days shortly. Shio, though, he's trying to make the play. He's going to have to play his life over here. He's got some solid ground to work with. There is player 8, Phoenix Frenzy. He spots him, and he knows where the callouts are. But the rest of the Boston Burgers, they're moving in swiftly. See player 2 and Snoop, player 4, trying to sneak their way on through. Papu, though, will be holding the cross for the time being. Iceberg picks up one. Papu with another. This is going to be a solid P2 hold off the break. You just got to deal with Shio.
Yeah, you just got to deal with Shio. Our CRL's own French phenom goes down in ValKayZ. Atlanta, they're holding on to this time magnificently. All 4 players are dedicated to the cause here. Boston is trying to approach for P5, but Atlanta just has the angles. They have the high ground there, literally. And now Boston, they're trying to come through that kind of tunnel area, but this might be their last push. If Atlanta just looks that direction, honestly, they might be able to kind of shut this push down. Oh. There you go. Hype walks right in. Ceelos gets killed on the Phoenix. You see Atlanta gets pushed out the hill a little bit, but Boston really doesn't have an answer on that P2. Atlanta pretty much claims all that time, and now Boston feeling even more pressure to have a really great showing here.
Big 2 kills out of ValKayZ as well. Hyped 23 and 13, playing absolutely fantastic so far for the Atlanta Days. Most certainly part of the reason they are leading this game. Another shout out to Papu, 17 and 12. 55 seconds left on the clock. This is an opportunity for Burgers to retake that lead, but you still got to hold off a couple of waves of those Atlanta Days boys, and they're moving in now. There's going to be a push through that top middle. He gets dealt with by Ceelos. Iceberg here finds one. Can he find a second? He's looking for it. He's got teammates behind him. The shots come through from the Renetti, but Ceelos and Shio combine 4-2. 34 seconds left on the clock. The contest is in, but as he gets pushed out, the Boston Burgers survive another hold, and now you got to start thinking about that new hill if you're Atlanta Days. But as I say that, there's one last player on this hill. It's going to be Ceelos, and they are aware of where Papu is. But as I say that, Iceberg has snuck through the back. He is able to find one. The second is not there. Boston Burgers with another clean sweep. Hyped it new, so now they're going to move that way as well.
Honestly, if your Atlanta contest time on that P3 is a win, Boston looked so strong starting out there that being able to just pull some points away from them is going to really help you out onto the scoreboard here. But P4 is going to go Atlanta Days' way to start, but Boston in a perfect position to pinch, and you see them coming in through all sides. Atlanta defends it well, though. Phoenix gets a kill on the Shio. ValKayZ responds on the Phoenix, and then Atlanta responds back, and Boston will have the last say there. ValKayZ gets a kill, Hyped responds back. And something interesting going on here. I think Hyped to 26 and 17, Papu 20 and 16. Iceberg is not the kill leader on this team. We see all members of Atlanta kind of stepping up to the plate here. And I mean, Boston, when Atlanta is firing on all cylinders, when you have members of Atlanta doing better than Iceberg, I mean, that's a scary team to deal with.
It most certainly is, Dustin. I most certainly agree with you. We have a fight on this new hill, 2-on-3 here. It's going to be Shio and ValKayZ against the rest. Papu is able to pick up one. Iceberg able to clean up. No, he will not. The team kill comes in, but Shio will not stay alive for that moment. It is going to be a full Atlanta Days rotation to this new hill. You see all 4 arrows toward that left side of the mini-map. Boston Burgers going to make their first push. Atlanta Days cannot win on this one, but boy, can they get close.
They can't win on this one, but Boston can if they can get a comeback here and break into it. But it's looking unlikely that any team will end up being able to win it here. And there you go. Boston cannot win it here. They step onto the point just a little bit too late to do that. But, I mean, time here, if you can cut it down to maybe 10 seconds left on the next P1, I mean, that's going to be a great position for Boston.
Ooh.
Snoop and Shio, the dynamic duo, operating at peak levels here to keep Atlanta off, but Hype responds back. Iceberg also joins in, and it's just a lot of kills going back and forth. Nobody is even anywhere near the hill, and you see both teams just kind of eyeing P1, thinking like, hey, let's make our last stand here.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Destin. The P1 is most certainly a hill you can kind of soak like in a sleeper way. Iceberg's starting to pick up as well as it's starting to get dangerous for the Boston Burgers, but as I say that, they're only 21 points away from taking home this map 1 victory. Atlanta Days going to have a strong hold here yet again. They can win on this one, but it's going to be a tall task. Let's see what happens next.
Tall task indeed. P1 is very mixy here, but you've got to deal with players looking at both ends of the alleyway. Atlanta is fully committed here. They don't want Boston at any time here. Atlanta knows they can win it here, but ValKayZ just rushes in. Shio, Snoop, they combine, and Atlanta just gets wiped off the map. Boston only needs 15 seconds left. Atlanta is scrambling to do anything. Your only hope is maybe Frenzy in the back there can catch some players off guard, but Boston is still all over the point. You have Atlanta Days members dying. Boston members still on the hill. Just 6 seconds left. Atlanta Days, they're not even going for it. They know it's over. Boston wins 250 to 223. And there you go. There's the fist bumps that Shio was talking about.
Good showing out of the squad. All 4 of them in the land booth for this one. And boy, did the team look happy they took home that map 1 victory, especially after seeing how the Atlanta Days perform in the last series they just played. This team is coming on cold. That other team coming on warm. But
17 and 20, not bad for a so-called bronze player.
I agree. I mean, Shio came to play. 4,400 damage for the bronze player Shio. Him and Snoop working in tandem so many times that game. Shout out to Ceelos. Shout out to ValKayZ as well. We don't get to see the hill time, sadly, but the Atlanta Days, that was definitely not one they expected to lose, I would say. Alright, love, welcome back to the Call of Duty CodRecLeague. My bad, guys, my bad. Well, 0-0 back here on Invasion. I saw a good amount of this map today. I'm sure you did as well. And I can't say I'm excited to see it another time.
Hey, listen, man, I'm always down for Invasion. This is the only map I can actually kind of make something happen with in rank play, so, I mean, I might steal Matty Iceberg's tips here. I mean, Matty Iceberg opening it up with a nice kill, well, not opening it up, but Fish Butter goes down. Typical out of him, we're used to that. Shio goes down as well. It's all up to Snoop. Atlanta Days looking to just close this out with a quick round 1 victory as soon as Snoopy Baby just gets caught out here.
Yeah, just a reminder, if you look at the top of the screen, you can see Boston Burgers up 1-0 in the series. They win the Map 1 Skid Row hardpoint if you weren't here the first time around. And now here we are in the best of 3 series on Invasion Search and Destroy. So still an opportunity to potentially 2-0 because the game has just started. But, you know, all signs, with the way that Map 1 went, all signs are pointing toward a Map 3. Ooh.
Yeah, all signs point to a Map 3. Snoop just behind the forklift there. Papu would get the kill with the grenade, and there you go. Manny Iceberg defusing. Finally, we get the fist
Defusing
bumps.
and fist bumping at
bumping.
the same time. That is a dangerous game, everybody.
Did I yell at him? I know I yelled at you about the fist bumping. I don't think I yelled at him, though.
Were they not fist bumping either?
They weren't fist bumping
Oh,
either.
we needed to. Whoa! You see that nade?
Whoa! Someone's playing basketball.
Someone's playing basketball. Who is Kevin Durant? I've heard about him. Kobe, Stephen Curry, Michael Jordan. There's, to name a few.
Wow, you are really well versed in basketball.
I be watching NBA games every
Wow.
once in a while. I can't go any farther than that.
What an eclectic guy this guy is.
Gaming,
Gaming,
basketball. But as we talked about earlier, I'm too short to play basketball.
Right.
Professionally.
Right.
But God, I will take your ankles if given the opportunity.
I believe you. I'm tall enough to play basketball. But
You
anyway.
are much tall enough to play basketball. You could be the point guard for the Lakers right now.
I sucked at basketball growing up. Height goes down. Shio goes down as well. There is a match happening. I keep forgetting. but
I think it's invasion for me.
Oh yeah, it's invasion. Let's talk about basketball.
And heights.
Phoenix will get the plant down. Atlanta down 2 people to Boston's 1. ValKayZ, the French phenom here, pushing up, trying to get a pick here and just cut Atlanta down to 1 member. And bomb down, and there you go. ValKayZ doesn't get the kill though. Papu responds back. It's 2v2. Bombs down Snoop. Around his bomb, he gets a kill on the Papu. With Phoenix. Oh, Snoop gets a 2-piece.
Oh, I thought it was a 1v3 for Snoop. Oh, he's staring at the camera, staring him down.
God.
You know how he goes. This is how he works.
That would shock me if I saw Snoop staring at me like that.
If only they could see. The Atlanta Days, if they could see, they would not
Wait,
win.
is there a divider?
There is a divider.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
You
didn't
thought
know
it was
that.
just one way.
Yeah, I thought it was one thing.
No,
Okay.
those two are separated, and
Oh,
there is
okay.
no vocals going through the wall as well. You can't hear anything. The only thing going through that wall is heat.
If looks could kill, man, he would have a kill streak.
He most certainly will. He's 3 off, or make it 2 off right now. Wait, Destin, have you stood in the room yet? In one of those rooms?
I have not.
You gotta take a trip
Okay.
because, oh boy, it is quite the sauna.
I've heard about that. I heard they turned on the fans, though.
Did we lag? Bobby, are you there?
Production.
Oh,
we're back,
baby.
Okay, what happened? Nothing happened.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Boston
we're
on the
all
offense.
good. Fish butter. Like this guy's gamer tag. 0-1 though. You know, like we were talking about. That's what we saw out of him last time around.
Right. Where did Fish Butter get this gamer tag from again?
I've gotten this question multiple times, and I can give you a very precise story. So you are familiar with the rapper Future, are you not?
Mildly, yes.
Well, you don't need to be familiar
I know
with
he
any
exists.
song.
I know he
You
exists.
know Future
Yes.
from hip hop fame.
Yes.
So he has a song.
Eclectic.
called-
Basketball, hip hop.
We're back. We're just like adding on to the tallies. There's a song called "Feed Me Dope." Talking about doing
Dope. I assume.
He wants somebody else to feed him dope.
Yes.
And I can pull up the lyrics because it might paint the picture a little bit better for you. But I was listening to that song, and mid-chorus, multiple times,
Yes.
he goes, "Fish butter, chicken cutter," and it's kind of out of nowhere. Let me pop it up real quick. I mean,
Tessa is completely broken down.
Future feed me
We're having
dope.
fun here.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we can't listen to the song,
No,
but
that
I can
would,
show you the lyrics.
that would be bad for Sierra.
So you can see here, feed me dope. I get waiting like, feed me dope, and I start seeing ghosts. I'm off the porch. I'm skipping court. Bada bada ba, bada bada ba. Okay, fish butter.
Chicken cutter.
Yes.
Wow. That's like crazy lyric. Like, how does he come up with that?
I don't even know what lingo that is. Like, what could possibly be fish butter in that situation?
I don't know.
Chicken cutter, I will let slide. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking like, fish oil, like the omegas, like the supplement, Like maybe he's really into his dietary supplements.
I mean, it's possible.
I can't wait for these two teams to watch this back. And like, Matty Ice just goes on like an insane 2-kill, like a
Yeah, we
two
gotta
piece.
stay post. I
And
mean,
it's
I
like,
have
we're talking
no
about
idea what happened that round.
Jim's isn't here, so he can't yell at us for getting off track.
I mean, I need Snoop to do the Shotsy face. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Where it's like,
Yeah.
maybe he will. I mean, that might be next up on his list
Might
of
be
like
next up.
little gimmicks to do if they win a round. But he's 7-2. I mean, good grief. I mean, me personally, I'm rooting for Burgers just because I want to get back out there on the floor. I am itching to play
Yes,
some
sir.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's 2-2. We'll see if you get your wish, though. Boston goes down, not getting closer to getting your wish. Atlanta has all 4 members. They're on the defense here. Boston is trying to figure out where this bomb is going to go. It looks like they want to make an A push. Maybe Snoop up there, pushed up a little bit, is giving them the all clear. But if they come, they're going to meet Papu here in the back, just with the sight line, and just a very precarious situation for Boston as they creep up to A. And still down a man, but
Oh, no.
almost down 2-man. Shio gets out just in time, but Boston just kind of stuck here into their back spawn.
Oh, Snoop finds a blood, though, to even the odds. He gets traded out, though. 2 more on the map for the Burgers, but they're all kind of pinned here in the old P1 area. You see Shio left in the 1v3. Most definitely an opportunity for him to find that first kill of the map.
First kill of the map, Shio, 0-3, going to prove why he deserves to make it out of bronze here. Pushing up to the B side of the map with a pistol. He walks right past Iceberg. Iceberg doesn't hear him. Of course, Shio is a ninja. No sounds, but Shio eventually peeks out open into the courtyard area and just gets instantly cut down. Not the best round for the Boston Burgers there.
And no fist bumps from the Atlanta Days. So at least from the Burger side, the Atlanta Days are not acquiring any momentum as we go.
Yes.
That's a W for them,
Right.
most definitely. But, Boston Burgers back on the defensive end. You got to expect them to maybe bounce back here. Snoop 8 so far. I mean, he is cooking. And that's what you kind of want to see out of your team captain.
Yes. Team captain is definitely leading the charge here. 8-3, but it's a little bit more well-rounded on the side of Atlanta. You have 3 members going positive, hyped 2-4, but he's talented. We saw him just pop off in the hard point, so if he could get it up, I think that would be the key to Atlanta just kind of running away with this one. Both teams are kind of right next to each other here, and they just don't know they are. There you go, ValKayZ. And there you go, ValKayZ. Oh my God, it's a decimation.
Decimation. I'm not talking the player. Fish butter, though, with a 2-piece to leave Iceberg in the 1v4. This would be a 1v4, now a 1v3. But with 52 seconds left to go, you do have enough time, and the Boston Burgers are separated enough that he just needs to find one of these kills. But before I can even finish my sentence, he goes down.
There you go. I think it's 3-3, right? So still tie game. Boston, if they get 3 more rounds, they win the series. You see a lot of chemistry on that Boston cam there. A lot of smiles all around. Shio staying true to his word, trying to build up the team chemistry there. Atlanta, though, stone-faced, and they're just looking to get the job done. 3-3, I believe Boston is on the offense now. So, definitely more difficult for them to maybe pull out this round.
And you can see Snoop as well in that old face cam with that CRL merch on his torso.
Yes,
and
sir.
if you would like to buy any of that, make sure to go to Call of Duty CodRecLeague.com/shop. Not sure if that link works, but I'd have to hope so. Let's maybe we find that out post stream. But 3-3 now is the score. Atlanta Day is looking to find another defense and maybe take that lead for the first time in this map so far. I'm pretty certain. But Phoenix Fezzi putting down shots. There's a 2-2 split here towards that B side of the map. Nade goes through. No stun yet, and Matty Ice just posted waiting for the Burgers.
Matty Ice just posted waiting for the Burgers, but Snoop will talk first with a kill on the Papu. That's your team captain leading away again. Hyped will get a kill on the Shio. Snoop still roaming around, though. The absolute menace Hype goes down at the hands of Snoop. Snoop is trying to look for the ace, trying to finish out these last 2 Atlanta members, but you got to deal with Iceberg behind the forklift here. Has eyes on bomb, and Boston, they're going to have to step right on up to him if they want to be able to land and make a play. But there you go. Iceberg from behind. Snoop with 3 kills now in the round, looking to get the ace. Fish Butter goes down. Phoenix Frenzy versus Snoop.
Phoenix Frenzy versus Snoop. Snoop's got to get that bomb down, but he's chasing and he finds it. Finds another kill. You see the reaction out of the man. No look at the face cam. He's all business this time around.
He's all business. That's a man who knows he's got an ace, and I have to imagine that extreme power that he's showing in this round has to be because of the CRL shirt he's wearing. Right?
I would most certainly agree. Imagine if he was wearing a jersey there, Destin, on top of it. He would be going nuclear this map. But with the CRL shirt at CodRecLeague.com/shop, you can most certainly find some extra addition to your game.
They should ban it like Promises. They should ban it. It's totally unfair for you to be wearing CRL merch.
You should not be able to be wearing a CRL shirt while on a PS5. I don't think that should be allowed.
Yeah.
Finds him in the corner. Can he find the kill? He does. Snoop goes down. The CRL shirt did not favor him that time around, but still a 2v3 situation. Not over just yet. ValKayZ looking for a kill. Spots one on the bomb. Throws that nade. Throws that stun. The stick is in, leaving Fish Butter in the 1v2. And let's not forget that is Ceelos. He's got the MCW and he's found the perfect timing. That bomb is going to get planted, but he can find one off of it. What just happened?
Did he lag there? Or what happened? Because he saw the player run to the left, then he shot the truck?
You scared me with that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's
thinking.
It's a head scratcher.
And that's exactly how I would describe it. I'm not exactly certain we will ever get the answer to our question, but let's forget about it.
Yes, let's forget about it. Tie game once again. These two teams just love keeping it tied up.
Back and forth, back and forth. The pendulum swings per usual. Now we get back to an Atlanta Days defense, and you got to think this is. Whoever wins this round is really leaning favorable and when it comes to the victory chances.
Absolutely, but dude, Snoop 12-4, that's absolutely insane. Iceberg impressive himself with an 11-5 now, getting the first blood in a round onto Snoop. Now 12-5, you get the team captain, and maybe Atlanta extends their fortunes and their luck in this round, maybe being able to pull off the defensive win, move up to round point and taking the map, but it's just a slow one so far after the first blood. Atlanta doesn't want to give away a pick and even it up in live count. Boston now scared. Shio goes down, though. It's all up to ValKayZ and Fish Butter. Atlanta is just pressing on, but Papu goes down, and, well, Atlanta favored to win, but ValKayZ wants to change that.
Oh, 2v2 situation. Big jump kill over Iceberg there to even the odds here in this crucial round 9, but he falls as well. Now Fish Butter left again in the 1v2. Let's see if he lags out this time or if maybe he can complete the first kill. He does, makes it a 1v1. Now it's going to be Fish Butter versus Hyped. Let's see who comes out on top. 16 seconds left to go, and somebody's going to have to grab that bomb. I'm pretty sure it's Fish Butter.
Fish Butter versus Hyped. Hyped doesn't see Fish Butter. Fish Butter sees Hyped, and there you go. Boston moves up to round point. Fist bumps all around. That chemistry is paying dividends.
The chemistry is paying dividends, Destin. Once you get the fist bumps all around, you all share the same idea. And let's see if they can do it one last time to take home this round 10. They don't want to go toward that round 11.
Yeah, absolutely. Boston 1 round away from winning this series, getting Jake back into the booth in quick fashion.
I agree. I would love it.
But
because it's getting late here.
It is getting late. We
10:50
do want to have
already.
a grand finals. We do want to have a grand final.
I don't even know if grand finals will be like a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, Boston now on the defense. Atlanta Days attacking. You see Phoenix Frenzy with that bomb already near A, and Boston needs to kind of reorient because they invested heavily in B, but Atlanta not being able to get that final step to get next to the bomb, still a little bit scared. They know if they lose this round, they lose the series, so they don't want to give anything away. You see them now pretty much commit fully to A. Boston is trying to get some sightlines onto the A point to prevent the plant, but, you know, just going back and forth so far.
Snoop with a big kill there to make it a 3v2 scenario. Hyped going to overchill for just a moment, but Shio unable to find the kill. One behind Snoop. He's 13-5. No cruise missile in the back pocket, but now a 2v2 situation. 37 seconds left to go. ValKayZ finds himself behind Hyped, but is going to take the long route. Let's see if it pays off, but Hyped, he is on the move, and Papu and Snoop are playing a good old game of cat and mouse.
Good old game of cat and mouse, Tom and Jerry here, but Hyped goes down. It's all up to Papu. Papu gets a kill on Snoop. That's a big one. It's ValKayZ versus Papu. This could potentially decide the series. Time is ticking. Atlanta needs to make a play. They have the bomb, but you see Papu run towards the B bomb site, but he gets caught going into Dark Alley, and that's it. Boston wins the series with the pure power and charisma of fist bumps.
The pure power of the fist bumps that really goes to show with the leadership of Snoop, Shio on the back end, ValKayZ, and Ceelos / Fish Butter. You see Jim's going in for the fist bumps. You know who his favorites are, and the answer is Snoop and Shio.
Yes, sir, absolutely. There you go. Jim's with his owner, co-owner, partner, giving Shio a lot of props. Shio talking about how scared he was, but managing to pull it off.
Jims, not sure you have a headset, but thoughts after that wild series we had?
Interview with Jim, player interview.
Player interview with me. I wasn't loaded up. You need to go grab someone.
Who do we grab, Snoop or Shio here?
Probably Snoop or Duper.
Probably Snoop or COD. Let me go grab
Snoop or
Snoop.
Duper. You want an interview?
Interview.
Here.
Snoop, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. What's going on?
So, good job, first of all.
I'm shaking like crazy right now.
Yeah.
Nerve-wracking.
Dude.
They had us on the ropes.
You need to clear something up for us.
Yeah.
Jim's told us you didn't play a lot of competitive this game.
Until rank came out.
Until rank came out, okay. Because
Yeah.
we heard that you're diamond now.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm up there.
Gotcha.
Matt's actually crimson. He carries me most of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you were actually giving him a run for his money.
I know, yeah. 7 ping is nice, dude. I live in New Hampshire. I'm usually playing like 40.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've been grinding super hard like this week, especially with rank. Want to hit Iridescent this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been fun. Loving these maps. Loving the guns. A lot
Yeah,
of fun
yeah.
to use. Slide canceling back. Really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a good time.
Hey, Snoop, Bobby here. Quick question for you. So, what was your teammate shooting at in that 1v2 scenario? Could that be
There was
explained?
a dead body on the bomb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted
It
to
was
check.
like propped up perfectly, like it was like a purple skin or something, and it looked like
Gotcha.
it looked like an enemy.
Gotcha. Yeah, because we saw, I think he saw the player go to the left.
Yeah.
But then he shot the truck with nobody in it.
Yeah.
And we were wondering, we didn't see the dead body.
Yeah, no, we were all tweaking for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
No, we iced up though, brought it back, just stuck to our defenses.
Yeah.
Really anchored it in. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty
that
good
was
match.
great. I saw there was a lot of team chemistry going on in the box.
Yeah, we made that a focal point of
Right,
our team
yeah.
right off the rip. I mean, just meeting some of these guys, super passionate, in there, fist bumping, having a good time.
Mhm.
You know, make the most out of it. We don't play on land often, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you're playing Jake now?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay,
Doing
all
good.
right. Good
Yeah.
luck, man.
All right, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Good luck.